Hello, hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hi, Brianna, how's it going? Hi, Paola. Good job. Thanks. What? Yeah. Okay. So, because this is, I already finished my last sketchbook. It's already filled out. You can see it there, like start to finish. It's all done. So I thought of changing things a little bit, at least for today. I might keep going on this direction, maybe for in regards to the live streams. I don't know yet, but we'll see. So I'm just gonna try to do something different. If you all wanna, I don't know, for me to explain something about drawing, I can go ahead. Now, I think I mentioned this recently, but I have a board now. I can draw things in. So, way easier to explain. I mean, not the best with that light there, but I get that glare. But you can see it there. It's right to camera if I do this. So, yeah, I can explain things easier that way. If you're interested in that sort of thing. Hey, hello. How's it going? All good. All things considered. It's the first time somebody asked me if I'm married on the stream. But yeah, I am. Okay. So, I'm just gonna try to draw something I have as a reference here. It's a model that I have of image of a reference of rather. Or maybe I could try to draw with a, you know what? I'm going to try with a freaking marker. Why not? So let's see. Pow, 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 pow. Just don't erase it. Yeah, could be. This light might not be the best. I might just change it up. Give me a second. I might be able to change this a little bit so I don't get that much of a glare. Because it reduces the glare. Still get the glare. So that's not the issue. Is this the issue? If I turn this off, no, it gets even worse. Well, the glare I have to live with, I guess, unless I do something like this, which is super weird because it's on an angle. But well, what you gonna do? Where's my TikTok? There you go. If I mess up, keep in mind that this is completely at an angle. So, and it's a freaking sketch, so doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Kind of referencing from the camera because I cannot fully adjust to the angle, so you can end up with a lot of distortion. It's confusing. Yeah, it's really confusing. Yeah, that's off. Actually, give me a second. I'm right here. I'm right here. Go. I got rid of the freaking glare. There you go. I'm crafty. Yeah. Uh, just a somebody on like I got a stock image, so it's nobody in particular, just a model from a stock uh, site. It's at an angle, so for you to see it properly, like that is all. I hate this, but this is the best I can do for now. I will fix that too. The angle. This is completely off. It seems off on. Well, all considered way better than what I expected. And I got rid of the glare, which was cool. Oh, yeah. Mm. Yeah, with the distortion, it's not that great, but without it, looks way better. Mm. Well, accounting for all the distortion I'm dealing with, not that bad. I hate that it moves. Yeah. Anyhow. Meh. Yes. For sake of how it actually looks, I'm going to erase it now. Also, if you have any questions, this is why I wanted to have this. If you have a question, I can draw something quick. Yeah. Bye bye. So started seeing a bunch of videos that like on my feed, because I once you react to one or you see one, then it gets into your algorithm. So this is a really fun thing, or funny thing to me at least. See this right here? This is that he when he arrived, he already had like dents. Anyhow, um, so I saw a video, and there's a bunch of them about who would win uh, between one gorilla and 100 people. So one gorilla, one freaking gorilla. Silverback. Yeah, versus 100 people. Just a bunch of randos. And I saw all sorts of theories, and I was like, I just keep on thinking about it, and the funniest things are like people like there's no way. I don't think there's if we're talking just about like physical strength, if you're going like uh, directly to fight a gorilla, then good luck to you. Of course, like you need like one person if you have technology on your side, and but uh, hello, how's it going? So yeah, if you have technology on your side, of course we win. We've ended so many gorillas. Um which is really sad. But in reality, I don't think there's a way to. uh, right now, just doing random things for the day. I guess I was gonna, I guess, draw a gorilla. Just angry. I don't know if this is gonna turn out okay or not because I don't have a reference right now. Come on, there's no way. Like a silverback? Yeah, try to go against a silverback. Good luck with that. I saw a dude, a comedian that was talking like, if I see them go against the gorilla, if the first 20 go and they get obliterated, and I'm like number 60 or 70, I'll be like, good luck to you all. uh, but if the first 20 are like having a little bit of an impact and the gorilla is like getting tired, like, all right, maybe I'll stay. I'm To be honest, I'm on the gorilla side. I'm for the gorilla. So yeah, if you wanna mess with a gorilla, no way, no way, Jose. Just make it like a Kong. What would be your vote? Would you think that the gorilla would win, or would the people? I think it would get tired. I would say that if something like that were to happen, people would win. I I lean towards a gorilla. Like in reality, the first few that get mauled by the gorilla, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that just bolt. Like, okay, I'm out of here. So you have to account for that. Like, our brains don't work the same way under a lot of pressure. So Like, come on. This is not. This is not even like the full dimensions. They've been locked in. You mean the gorillas? Yeah, of course. Like we have, if you, that's what I'm saying. Like if you have technology, for sure, for sure that we can like we've as I mentioned we've ended so many gorillas, which is really sad. But beyond the point at this conversation, uh, but it's just raw, uh, like a fist fight. No, the people stuck in with them. There's no way. 100, like you put a gorilla in an enclosure with 100 people, he's gonna maul them. Like, come on, he's like even more pressure for the gorilla. Um, pretty sure some people are gonna try to fight it. I don't know if they collaborate, like saying that we are like fully 100% in the fight, and we're not gonna run away or anything, then maybe or probably. But if let's say it's like an enclosure and the gorilla is like really pissed, I don't think there's a chance. I don't think there's a chance. Like if we change that to like a tiger, there's no chance. So, well, I guess you can argue that gorillas they don't always fight. They're a little bit more peaceful. But if you, I guess, I wonder like a chimpanzee. Chimpanzees are particularly uh, aggressive. So I wonder if he was a chimp, like what would people do? Because they don't mess around. They're just gonna if they grab you, you're done. Like you're out of the of whatever is going on for sure. So I don't know. That's I've been thinking about that because it's also really funny to see all the reactions from people. Uh, but my vote is for the gorilla. You said the people. Anybody else has an interesting take on this? I don't know. Like I could get so many shading from this. This kind of interesting. Remove this. See if I can find. I do have a gorilla I made some time ago. Wonder if I can pull the reference. Pull the reference. Pull the reference. Africa. Do, 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 do. I know I where Oh, because it's not as older, so I might have downloaded from like one of my previous streams. Let's see. I know I have a bunch of gorillas references. Hmm. Where are you, buddy? Where are the gorillas? What the heck? I know I download like I had some reference of that. You know what? Let's look it up. Yes. Uh, gorilla. Like, come on. Be serious. Are you like, come on. If it really decides to attack, which they don't usually do, I just this is a cartoon version of a gorilla. I'm going to try to fix my sketch. Yeah, face is smaller. I'm making any sense out of this. Because this looks a little bit more like a gorilla. Maybe. Yeah. My thought is that it wouldn't end up the way people think. I'm gonna do another. If I can find this. Like, nah. No AI. I'm not doing no AI anything. This picture is so good. The poor gorilla is like, what you talking about, bro? What is this about, bro? Hey, come on. Stop messing around. Gorillas are important. I'm going to draw that. I need other colors. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. Come on, man. The figurehead. Sure, bro. Can I eat my food in peace, please? Take it down, down. Take it down. Oh, this is still. Let's get out of the way. Let me close this off. Cancel. No. Uh, I wonder if I can do this correctly, but is this drying out? This is not the most expensive thing in the world, so I might be messing it up. Once you start going over it, it kind of messes up with the marker. That has always been the thing with this. What are you talking about, bro? Really? I didn't know that. Like I know it messes up. I remember from from high school. Like once I had the chance to use one of this, I would just play with them all the time when I got my hands on one. The poor gorilla is all unimpressed. What you doing, bro? How dare you? How dare you all? This is a terrible drawing. Ugly drawing. 101. It's a really funny picture, and I'm not doing it service. I'm doing it this service. That's better. I think I'm starting to get the gesture right. Like, come on, look at, like you don't see a neck. Like, how are you gonna? That thing just decides to like, okay, I'm done, and you're done. It's so funny. I think he has like a piece of apple or something, or he has in his hand. This makes the image even funnier. What you doing, bro? Mm. This measurement is off. It's a way smaller face. So that is like, yeah. Looking at it like this, I I can imagine people encountering a gorilla for the first time. It's like Sasquatch. Sasquatch exists. African Sasquatch. His expression is so good. I'm not. I'm doing a disservice, and I think I missed the mark here because their head is like to the back. I'm on the gorilla side, for sure. Eh, it's a little bit better. I like that you have to make the lines count with this. Yeah, definitely better than this. This from memory, this with reference. I know it's not perfect, but it's better. Just need to do more of this from memory. Yes. Start out decently. Just went to freaking nonsense. I might want to change that up. I'll look for another reference. That picture is so good. That's such a good picture. Uh, yeah. These are the markers that came with the thing with the board with the whiteboard. Yeah, this. Come on, you're kidding. You got 100 people versus a gorilla at a fist fight. Come on. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Let's see what I can do here. So we have the gorilla judging us already, and this would be the gorilla that actually gets in the fight. And I don't think there's a way. Like I remember Kong growing up. There've been so many depictions of that. Uh, if it's one of those, that's even funnier. Like the one from the director that made Lord of the Rings, Peter Jackson. I like that version of Kong, and that's always sad. In the 90s, there were a bunch of versions where he survived, and yeah. Team Gorilla for the win. Try to get a little bit serious here. Not the best. Not the best. Sort of forget my. have I've heard an artist recently say that like there's some days where you feel that, oh, maybe I don't know how to draw. Like, yeah. Not today. I also think that this is way softer as a light. I prefer this. And I can actually show things, which is nice. I think that the eye should be a little further. There you go. All that area there, there's a lot of muscle on his cranium. The System of a Down uh, concert is this weekend. I was like, oh, maybe it's next week because wasn't able to get tickets. I was like, oh my god, that's such a bummer. I wasn't able to get tickets for it. I tried. 1 hour. Past the hour mark. So I I don't know what you think about this format. If you're watching this in the future, please let me know because what I've been considering, at least now that I don't have the best camera in the world, but I do have this to it's easier to communicate something. So I would like separate what I do during the live streams from my actual daily sketches that I would have to try to do otherwise. I don't know. I'm considering it, but it's definitely easier to show you all what I'm doing this way. Uh, in contrary to what I was doing before, because like, whenever I add a line, you can see it right away. So I don't know. Just let me know in the comments, uh, or if you're live, you can also let me know. Uh, Team Gorilla, my friends, 100%. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I kind of stretch the face a little bit there. The nose of a gorilla is always kind of complicated to get right. That's a little bit better. Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. Yeah, kind of nice. Anyway, I think I'm done for the day. 1 hour 10 minutes. Yeah. Um, if you decided to join my stream, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I try to go live Monday through Thursday every week. Um, I if this is the first time you see one of my streams or one of my videos, I have an illustrated deck of cards that you can find on my website. I also have a Redbubble shop. If you enjoy the stream, consider subscribing, hitting that like, and all that good stuff. It's completely free for you, and it helps me a bunch trying to get monetized and actually make a dent in my existence. Yeah, likewise. Hope you have a great weekend, and the same goes to all of y'all. And thank you all for watching. I'll be ending the stream soon, so let me look for my music. Uh, until next time, bye.